Hey team, wanted to make a video because it was raining and cold and windy last night. That's one thing I don't like about living in the tent is when it's windy. And it's so frustrating because when it's hot out and when it's windy, it's great. It's like, please get in my windows, please refresh me. That's so nice. That's good. But when it's cold or when you're trying to sleep, the wind is so obnoxious. It's constantly whipping the tent around back and forth, and you can kind of see it's just like moving the entire tent, shifting constantly, and like that noise is all of the time. And it's like the tent is heaving. And I've got, of course, the wind chimes going too, and a lot of times they don't really clink. I've got the middle part tied up. I don't know how that happened. I don't recall doing that. But it's just the wind. I woke up so cranky this morning because it had me up half the night, just like the tent just heaving, whipping back and forth, and I was so cranky. So that's one thing. I know now that the tent is fine in the wind. I know that it can handle the wind and the heaving. Sometimes one of the corner poles might go, but a lot of times it just kind of like whips itself back up and back into shape. So this one, I think, kind of fell last night and then it fixed itself. And then this one, the one in the far corner, will fall too. That one might not always get up and like go back into position, and I can do that myself manually. That's fine. But it doesn't fall enough that it like will fall on top of a person. Like there's still the tent that catches it and stuff, so it's not really a menace per se. But otherwise the rest of the tent stays up. So it's just it can be a little annoying with the constant of the sides of the tent, and it knocked this over multiple times just because of the wind. It was right on the edge. I thought it's heavy so it can keep the sides back a little bit, but the wind was powerful enough that it knocked this over, and the front part is glass, and it had stuff on top of it, and so it just is loud and it just makes a mess, and it's so yeah. So I just woke up this morning and I was so cranky. But we're gonna work through it. It's okay. It's not windy all of the time, and when it's really, really hot, that wind is nice. So we're gonna have to just make it work and just recognize that was a cranky night, and we'll move on from there. I suppose I could have put in Ear Pro and I wouldn't hear it, so that would have been a factor. But it was also one of my first storms sleeping out here, and so it's also good for safety just to kind of hear what's going on sometimes. So I'm gonna have to weigh that if I want to be able to hear it or not. But otherwise, yes. Ta-da! The breathing, living tent. Okay, bye.